After this workshop on Saturday, and that's through the NCGR, which I never know what that's we're busted. Okay, I'll write it. I'll write it in the captions. It's just like it's something like it goes beyond me.
Yeah.
So after that, what's your next gig?
I usually know.
It's like blank.
Yeah.
Okay.
National Geographic Cosmic
something like that.
The R's research.
Right. Okay. What's your next gig after that?
Well, this was kind of my first foray in a long time back out into the world of teaching outside my home turf.
Right. Are you still in Maui?
No.
Where are you?
No, I'm now back in Southern California since 2000.
Oh, okay.
But I did live in Maui for 20 years, which is my Jupiter moon.
Nice.
Thank you very much. And that's where I got the S-curve in my spine straightened out. Venus is where I got my skin cleared.
So we're in SoCal.
Actually in Temecula.
Okay, yeah.
It's just south of LA, north of San Diego.
Right.
So I think that really my next gigs are going to be webinars.
Okay.
Using either some downloadable DVDs or live webinars. And I've already filmed tons of material.
Okay, and on your website it says that the teaching for Feng Shui and the teaching for astrology is coming soon.
Right.
It's breathing heavy. It hasn't come yet.
But I do have my book on Feng Shui on the
Yes.
website. I do have my
Is this
book
your-
on
is this your-
Astro Cartography. Yes.
Is this your book here? This is his book here. Oh, but look at and it's like opposite. I should have done the mirror thing. I'll switch it around when I do the editing. Yeah, and then
it comes with a 1-hour DVD, which is a demonstration of the step-by-step
and
process.
here's a
book.
little bit of reflection there. So here's a Feng Shui book, and I'll swing that around when I edit.
Now, what's unique about my Feng Shui book is that its focus is completely on the structural stuff. So no matter what other schools you've studied, Black Sect or Compass or Dogwise and so forth, everybody needs to know the foundation.
Yeah, the basics.
And this is the most comprehensive, compendium of problems and solutions that have to do with structure. There's a lot of this in other books here and there in smatterings, but here is like 165, and it's all organized as a checklist. So you can go down the checklist, say in the bedroom section, and see what your problems are, turn the page, and there's the illustration, description, and solution.
Cool.
So the non-Feng Shui person could just see what they need.
Yeah, they can
Instead of read a book hoping to find, here's something I can use.
Right.
And the student, it's a textbook.
Yeah, it's a textbook. They just go
And there's
all
a
the way
few Feng
through.
Shui teachers around the country who actually have this book as part of their foundational course of Feng Shui.
That's
So very structural in
Yeah.
that sense.
yeah.
On the other hand, the Astro Cartography book, that's the only book like it also, because all the other books are about Astro Cartography.
Right.
Why, planets, but nobody gives you the instructions.
Yeah, the how-to.
Right, and there's only 3 places that you can find the instructions, and they're all kind of buried on page whatever in the back of the book, or by inside.
Right.
And anyone who's doing astrocartography who thinks they know what they're doing based on Jim Maynard's manual that comes with the original maps doesn't know what they're doing. Because it was only several years later that he went, all that is...
Forget about it.
Yeah, he came up with his revised edition.
Right.
It died before he published it. So the old manual is copyrighted, stuck in history, cannot be changed.
Right.
And yet there's people thinking they're doing what they're doing because they read it. And it says use 1/4 of an inch as being 350 miles. Or you go to astro.com and they say use 125 miles. Try 750.
Yeah.
That's a big swath on both sides.
Right.
So a lot of times, and this is why the main motivation of writing the book is so many times clients will come to me, someone else's clients. Someone said go to Venus, it'll make I'll fall in love. And I did fall in love, but the guys are really
Yeah.
and I look at the map and you see the person didn't tell you that Saturn is a little further away, but still there.
Right. Still within hand grenade range.
Exactly.
Right. We're still gonna get hit by
A
shrapnel.
gilded Venus cage, Saturn.
Well, yeah.
And of course, there's a lot to say about Venus. Oh, I love it here. It's so beautiful. But it's Saturn. My bones and joints are hurting.
Right.
I'll move.
Right.
Oh, well, I have reasons to be here. Family obligations. And people stay where they have to stay because of their karma.
That's
And
true.
when you're ready to change your karma, you move.
That's right.
And there's always regret. There's always choices that have to be
You have to
made.
make choices. But
I love my parents who grew up parents, they're lovely people. What a blessing. I would have loved them to have seen their grandkids growing up and to be able to have chicken soup every Friday night.
Yeah, right,
That kind of family stuff. But I moved to California, and I wouldn't want to go back to Saturn.
No.
So for the sake of a Friday night with parents, that's a sacrifice for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
So you gotta make some hard
Gotta make some
choices.
choices.
Never easy.
Yeah.
But and then I went to Hawaii, which is 12 hours from the East Coast. It's even harder,
Yeah.
especially as they got older.
Right.
But that was living on Jupiter. What a great flight. Whereas other people have Saturn in Hawaii, and they go, "What a miserable place!"
What
to
a
live."
miserable place it is. Everything's so expensive, and it costs like $10 for a head of lettuce.
While the person who has Venus in New York City says, "What a fabulous town! It's art, it's culture, it's beauty." It was that way for me too.
So if you want to know, where is the best place for you to do whatever, have your career or have a love life or do your, nope,
Across the board.
Cross
you want
the
a good
board.
quality of life.
There we go.
It's kind of superficial to say go to Mercury to write a book,
Yeah,
or go to Venus to fall in love.
right. No,
Doesn't
it's
work
like
out.
we're looking
John
for
F. Kennedy.
all
Think of John
around.
F. Kennedy. Rich, handsome, famous, wrote a very popular book, married a very beautiful lady,
And then went down into
became
the
the president.
This
John
is
F. Kennedy.
the first one,
Yeah,
not
John F.
Junior.
No, John F. Kennedy. Yeah, had all this wonderful, fabulous opportunity and a career that was successful.
Mm-hmm.
But his whole life, if you study his life, was miserable. He almost died of scarlet fever. He was dying of Addison's at the end.
Yeah, he had the
He
back.
had depression.
He had the back.
His only friend was Bob. He was
Yeah.
isolated and alone.
Yeah.
He was a womanizer, so we can kind of use our imagination
Yeah.
about his relationship. And he had a bad severe back, all Saturn issues.
And his hands shook all the time when he was doing his speeches.
So that's
And
kind of
he-
the Addison's
Yeah,
started
yeah.
to take effect. So now, if he took my advice, he would have came to California
Right.
because that's where Venus was. He would have been happy as a governor,
Instead of hanging out in Hyannisport.
for instance. A happy governor, maybe married Marilyn Monroe, and
There you
and,
go.
and probably find some hippie in Berkeley to
Fix
fix his
his.
back. I had scoliosis on Saturn and
So
it
what's
straightened
your
out on Jupiter.
so what's your website?
My website, my name, Elliot, Elliot, Tanzer, TANZER.com.
.com. There you go. And I'll put it in the captions and in the description below for YouTube. And he's on Facebook. Do you do Twitter?
I really don't do Facebook.
He doesn't
I'm on
really.
Facebook, but
Yeah.
I'm on LinkedIn, and maybe I'll start getting into that social stuff
Maybe
as I
it's
start
like,
marketing
yeah.
the DVDs.
Or he will delegate that to someone who will do that for him.
That would be nice.
That would be nice. That would be a better bet.
But,
So anyway, I want to thank you.
well, thank you.
Wonderful interview. We got a good almost 50. We got 15 minutes. Okay, this is it. And check out his website and check out all the wonderful services that he offers. And look forward to his teaching things for astrology and Feng Shui.
And get in touch wherever in the world you are. I can do your Feng Shui, your astrology.
There you go. Because we're all connected. Because with the computer, it's just wonderful.
Yours are easy.
Aren't they? This is great.
Thank you,
Okay,
Laura.
say bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.